Welcome back to Hot Water Wrestling for a special New Year's Day DVD review of Top 50 Superstars of All Time. You know, it never gets old, this left right thing on the camera. You know, you think, oh, that's my left, that's my right. Anyways, Top 50 Superstars of All Time. I finally watched the entire DVD. I will say it's very well done. You know, it's cool to have the mini bios. This is something fun to watch with, you know, your friends or people who are casual wrestling fans, or people who might not even be wrestling fans and might wonder about it or whatever. This is a great DVD to watch with them, and it's also just a great DVD to throw in and check out. Something you can watch more than once because you can't absorb everything in one viewing. And the profiles are very well done. The list is totally whack. You know, we've established that, obviously. But I really enjoyed it. The matches on here, some of them are good and some of them are so-so. The Muhammad Ali Gorilla Monsoon match, you know, it was kind of disappointing. It's not really a match. Ali jumps in from the crowd and has a scuffle with Gorilla Monsoon in the ring and runs off and starts talking shit. It wasn't, like a planned match. It wasn't really much of a match, but nonetheless a part of history and something kind of cool to see. You know, but some of the matches I don't have, you know, since they don't put an insert in here, I don't have the match listing in front of me, and I don't have it memorized, but I did watch most every match on here. The inside of this again, and I'll show you the cover. But I just really wish they put these inserts back in here. But you know, the Lou Thesz match, cool part of history. Jack Briscoe versus Dory Funk, really cool to see that. I had seen that before, but it had been a very long time. 6-man tag between the Dragon, Piper, Junkyard Dog versus Randy Savage, Harley Race, and Adrian Adonis is just okay. Boxing match for Gorilla Monsoon versus Andre the Giant is a very interesting thing to see. They had a Ravishing Rick Rude versus Ricky the Dragon Steamboat on here, which was the best match I saw of the rare stuff. There's some stuff you can get places, you know, like Stone Cold versus The Rock versus Triple H versus Kurt Angle. You know, we've kind of seen that stuff before. You know, some good Raw and SmackDown moments. I think they tried to pair up the superstars as much as they could to cover as many guys, but they should have put Jimmy Superfly Snuka versus Magnificent Morocco on this when he jumps off the steel cage. That would have been good. I don't know why they didn't do that. I know it's been on a DVD before, but it would have been fitting on this set. You know, but all in all, very worth getting. Very well done. I will say I'm very happy that the Ultimate Warrior did not make the list. That was a good thing. Also, you know, because he really didn't deserve to be on here. I was surprised that Tito Santana didn't get a mention. Excuse me. Or Morocco, for that matter, didn't get a mention. I think there might have been some people on here a little too soon, you know, to sit here and say, you know, a guy like Randy Orton or a guy like even John Cena. I mean, you know, he probably is one of the greatest because he's been doing it enough, and obviously he's, you know, totally over. But there were some modern stars on here that probably they could have held off, put a few more guys on that deserved it. You know, we didn't have Sting on here, obviously. You know, he spent most of his career in the NWA, so obviously Sting wasn't on here. I'm glad they did put Kurt Angle on here. You know, Shawn Michaels being number one, whatever. I don't, you know, he's a good guy to pick for number one. If you're gonna pick a guy, I suppose, you know, you could always argue that. Not one of my personal favorite wrestlers, but you know, I think number one should have probably been either Ric Flair or Hulk Hogan. I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse by talking about this because we all know the list is totally whacked. Let me see who else. I don't believe they had Jeff Hardy on here. And if you're gonna put a guy like Randy Orton or something, you might as well put a guy like Jeff Hardy. I thought Eddie Guerrero was on the list, and he was way down there. I think he was like number 5 or something. And I love Eddie Guerrero, don't get me wrong, but for the love of God, I mean, he shouldn't be on there over many superstars, especially Ric Flair, Dusty Rhodes, and Hulk Hogan. So, all in all, though, I'm going to end this video because I could just talk on and on about this, but documentary is really well done, really enjoyable besides for the whack list. The matches are hit and miss. Some of them are just okay, and then there are some great ones on here. There definitely are some rare ones. Oh, Ric Flair versus Bret the Hitman Hart for the world title. Excellent match. That and the Rick Rude versus Ricky Steamboat are the 2 best matches. I forgot to even mention that because I've had that on videotape for so long. It's not new to me, but to a lot of you it'll be new. It's the first time Bret Hart won the World Heavyweight Championship. Great match. Ric Flair versus Bret the Hitman Hart. You got to see it. It's a must see. All right, guys. Well, I'll see you next time on Hot Water Wrestling, and have a Happy New Year.